Without music, life would be a mistake. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. That which does not kill us, makes us stronger. I'm not upset that you lied to me, I'm upset that from now on, I can't believe you. And those who were seen dancing, were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. It is hard enough to remember my opinions, without also remembering my reasons for them. Whoever fights monsters, should see to it, that in the process he does not become a monster. And if you gaze long enough into an abyss, the abyss will gaze back into you. There is always some madness in love. But there is also always some reason in madness. You must have chaos within you, to give birth to a dancing star. You have your way. I have my way. As for the right way, the correct way, and the only way, it does not exist. Sometimes, people don't want to hear the truth, because they don't want their illusions destroyed. He, who is a why to live for, can bear almost any how. In heaven, all the interesting people are missing. There are no facts, only interpretations. The man of knowledge must be able not only to love his enemies, but also to hate his friends. The individual has always had to struggle, to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. If you try it, you will be lonely often, and sometimes frightened. But no price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself. When we are tired, we are attacked by ideas we conquered long ago. We should consider every day lost, on which we have not danced, at least once. I cannot believe in a God, who wants to be praised all the time. The snake which cannot cast its skin, has to die. As well the minds which are prevented from changing their opinions, they cease to be minds. In individuals, insanity is rare, but in groups, parties, nations and epochs, it is the rule. No one can construct for you the bridge, upon which precisely you must cross the stream of life, no one but you, yourself alone. Is man merely a mistake of God's? Or God merely a mistake of man? The surest way to corrupt a youth, is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem, those who think alike, than those who think differently. The advantage of a bad memory is, that one enjoys several times, the same good things, for the first time. Man is the cruelest animal. I am a forest, and a night of dark trees, but he, who is not afraid of my darkness, will find banks full of roses under my cypresses. The thought of suicide is a great consolation, by means of it, one gets through many a dark night. Every deep thinker is more afraid of being understood, than of being misunderstood. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. Thoughts are the shadows of our feelings, always darker, emptier, and simpler. Faith. Not wanting to know what the truth is. Beware that, when fighting monsters, you yourself do not become a monster. For when you gaze long into the abyss gazes also into you. A thinker sees his own actions as experiments and questions, as attempts to find out something. Success and failure are for him answers above all. You must be ready to burn yourself in your own flame. How could you rise anew, if you have not first become ashes? A casual stroll through the lunatic asylum shows that faith does not prove anything. The true man wants two things, danger and play. For that reason he wants woman, as the most dangerous plaything. We have art, in order not to die of the truth. There are no beautiful surfaces, without a terrible depth. All truly great thoughts, are conceived while walking. Be careful, lest in casting out your demon, you exorcise the best thing in you. There are two different types of people in the world, those who want to know, and those who want to believe. All things are subject to interpretation. Whichever interpretation prevails at a given time, is a function of power, and not truth. One ought to hold on to one's heart, for if one lets it go, one soon loses control of the head too. Silence is worse. All truths that are kept silent become poisonous. One must still have chaos in oneself, to be able to give birth to a dancing star. A good writer possesses not only his own spirit, but also the spirit of his friends. That which is done out of love, is always beyond good and evil. The lonely one offers his hand too quickly, to whomever he encounters. Ah, women! They make the highs higher, and the lows more frequent. Blessed are the forgetful, for they get the better, even of their blunders. Invisible threads, are the strongest ties. Ultimately, it is the desire, not the desired, that we love. There is not enough love and goodness in the world, to permit giving any of it away to imaginary beings. Perhaps I know best why it is man alone who laughs, he alone suffers so deeply that he had to invent laughter. To live is to suffer, to survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Stupidity in a woman, is unfeminine. I know of no better life purpose, than to perish in attempting the great and the impossible. A thought, even a possibility, can shatter and transform us.